right, so our objective today is we are going to be able to identify examples and non-examples of halves, fourths, and eighths. Remember when I was talking to you guys yesterday about fractions, right?
Yes.
We talked about fractions, and I said that the top half of a fraction is called, do y'all remember what the top half of the fraction was called?
The numerator.
The numerator. Do we remember what the bottom half was called?
Denominator.
The denominator, yes. Very good. What am I writing? Okay. So remember, we kind of touched yesterday on the bottom number, this denominator, that is how much is in the parts total. Now remember when we talked about the part being total, we talked about that each part has to be equal, right?
Yes.
So if we have, let's say this square, and we say we're gonna cut it in half, right? Now if we put it in half, we can put it in half. Would this be 1/2 and that's half? Is that cutting it in half?
Yeah.
Okay, we could also do it this way. Would that be cutting it in half? Is this side equal to this side?
Yes.
Yes. But if I were to say, okay, I'm gonna give you half and I cut it right here, is that half of this?
Yeah.
Yes? So
No.
so do these two sides equal? Do they look equal?
No.
No, right? So we want to make sure that when we're cutting fractions, when we're separating and making fractions, this bottom number, when we divide them into what the bottom number is, they have to be equal parts, okay? We cannot have it looking like this where the parts do not match up, all right? So our first example is halves. So when we take anything, let's say it's like a pizza, okay? Do you want to come show me what half of the pizza would be?
I know the answer to number 1.
We're not working on the worksheets yet, okay? Let's look up here. Actually, come help me out. Okay,
Yes.
come on up. So let's just pretend this is a pizza and I'm like, hey, you're gonna get half, I'm gonna get half.
And split in half.
Yeah, exactly. So this is half, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Can I go back
So,
to my sheet?
yeah, I wanna get a piece, you wanna get a piece, and then we're also gonna share
And
with
then
2
Johnny
other people.
wants to get a piece.
Right.
Kayla wants to get a piece.
Right, so now we want to break it up into 4 equal pieces. Now, of course, because my drawing's not perfect, they're not perfectly equal, but this would be 4 equal pieces, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if we have 4 equal pieces, what is the bottom number here in our fraction? What is the bottom number?
It's the 2.
How many pieces do we have?
4.
4. So 4 would be our bottom number, okay? Now let's say I go ahead and I eat mine. So we're taking it out. I'm eating it. Yum, 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 yum.
That's
Now,
fine.
how many pieces did I eat? Wait, what is this?
It's a 1.
Oh, okay, so that's a 1. So I ate how many pieces?
1.
How many pieces? So, right, if I eat 1 piece, now let's say I come in and I'm being a little bit sneaky, I'm still hungry, and I say, I'm gonna eat another piece. Now, how many pieces have I eaten? 2, yes, exactly. So now I've eaten 2. 2 pieces out of how many pieces did we have?
4.
4, exactly. So is it kind of connecting why we get 2 over 4?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand that? Now let's say I come and I say, man, I want another piece. And I come in here and you're probably everybody's gonna be mad at me because I'm eating the whole pizza. But now how many pieces have I eaten?
3.
3 pieces, right? So how do we say this?
3/4.
Right, 3/4, because there's 4 pieces all together, and now I've eaten 3 of them. But wait, let's just say I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. And I'm just going for it all. And now I've eaten all 4 pieces. All 4 pieces. How many have I eaten again?
Kayla's gonna be mad at you.
Yeah, she is gonna be mad at me, but I'm sorry. I had to teach you guys a lesson. It's all for learning. Now, 4 pieces. I've eaten all 4 pieces. So have I eaten what?
Oh, the whole entire pizza?
The whole entire pizza. So if I had 4 out of 4, have I had what?
A whole.
A whole. I had a whole pizza. How many pizzas?
4.
Now, how many pizzas is this all together?
1.
1. So that equals 1. 1 whole pizza. So do you understand? Are you getting this? When you finally have the same number on the top and the same number on the bottom, that is 1 whole equal part. Yes?
Number 1 is B.
Yep. Number 1 is going to be B, but we're not getting to that part yet. Okay? So I'm going to do a couple examples, and I want you to come up here and shade on the board what you think. So we're going to do boxes again, okay? So we got 1/2, and we're going to break it up now into, how many pieces do we have?
4.
4. So Cameron, come up here, and I want you to shade in. I want you to write what, come here, shade in the portion that would make this 3/4. Okay, so how many did you shade in?
3.
Why? Why 3? Yeah, that's the fraction, but because this is the number on the top, right? And so this is the portion that you shade in. So now this makes this what?
Fraction.
Well, yes, a fraction, but which fraction?
3/4.
3/4. So does this equal? Does this equal this, class? Another one. Let's see. Okay, hold on. So this time, 6. Okay, so I want you to write 6 for the what is it called? The bottom number. What is the bottom number called?
The denominator.
Denominator. So you're just gonna go ahead and make your own fraction. Okay, so 4/6. Good job. Good job. Does everybody agree? Does this equal?
Can I go back to my seat?
All
Yes.
right.
Yes, ma'am, it does.
Yes, you can go back. So we have a pizza. How many parts do we have now? Let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8.
8. So now there's how many slices of pizza?
8.
We have 8 slices. So is that what's going to be the number on the bottom again?
8.
8. Now, let's say I come and say, I'm going to eat 4 pieces. Okay? And we'll say Cameron's also going to eat 4 pieces. But for right now, we're just talking about me. I'm going to eat 4 pieces. What do you notice here when we talk about 4, that we're taking 4 of the pieces out of 8? Does this look like, how much of the pizza have we taken?
4.
4, right, 4 slices. But do
We
you
took
notice
half.
anything about it?
We took half.
We took half. We took half. I took half of the pizza. So when we have a number like 4/8, where 4 is half of 8, right? Because if you divide 8 by 2, what do you get?
I don't know.
We don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and take 8.
Oh, no. 4 by 8 equals 4. No, 2.
2, right. So if we take 8 and we cut 8 in half, we have 4 and 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that makes 4/8 the same as 1/2.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
What else could be half? You want to come and demonstrate something else that would be half? Chocolate bar. So how many pieces of this do we have? 15. So okay, so we're gonna pretend that they're equal. How much of this do you have to shade in? How many pieces are there?
6.
6, okay, so let's make 6 the half number. Sorry, the bottom number. So what do we need to split it to? What is half of 6?
No.
3. All right, so how much are we shading in?
3.
Good job. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna try a few of these on our own. Go ahead and pull out the worksheet that I've given to you, okay? You're gonna take a look at the either it's gonna be a square or a circle, whatever the model is, and see how much is shaded in, and then go ahead and answer your answer on the back, okay? And then when we're done, we're gonna go ahead and do some practices using these so we can talk about halves, fourths, and eighths. But we're also gonna do 6 and some other fractions as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started.